Today we are going to take you through unboxing and setting up our most popular bark deterrent device, the Dog Silencer Max. The Dog Silencer Max trains the dog to stop nuisance and attention-seeking barking using humane ultrasonic sound. Let's take a look at what comes in the box. You'll find the Dog Silencer Max, the optional remote control, a power adapter, and a detailed instruction manual. Taking a closer look at the Dog Silencer Max, there is the main speaker, which emits the ultrasonic sound that only the dog can hear. The top speaker will emit an audible tone that humans can hear, which is helpful when initially setting up the device. The power switch and the bark sensitivity dial is to the right side of the device. On the other side is the green LED light that will flash when the device has been activated. The small hole on the right of the Dog Silencer Max is the microphone, which detects the dog's barking. There are two mounting holes on the back of the Dog Silencer Max. Use these when mounting your device to the side of your house, in a tree, or on a post. If you need to mount the device to a flat surface, you can slide the feet out to stabilize the Dog Silencer Max so it doesn't fall over. There are three ways to power your Dog Silencer Max. With the included adapter that plugs into the power port on the left side of the device. With 6 AA batteries, which fit into the back battery compartment, or with a solar panel, sold separately on ultimatebarkcontrol.com. To ensure effectiveness, the Dog Silencer Max needs to have a direct line of sight without obstructions to where the dog is. This will determine the best placement for your Dog Silencer Max. Keep in mind that the ultrasonic sound waves emitted from the device cannot penetrate through solid objects like brick walls, wooden fences, glass windows, thick shrubbery, etc. If there is a fence between the properties, you would need to position your Dog Silencer Max so that it is higher than the fence. You could mount it to the side of your home, in a tree nearby, or to a piece of plywood and attach that to your fence. Once you have an idea of the best place to mount your Dog Silencer Max, the most important feature to dial in is the bark sensitivity dial. This is located on the side of the device and is not a volume dial. The dial is meant to control how sensitive the unit needs to be in order to hear the barking dog. You want to set this dial according to the distance between the device and the dog. If the dog is 25 feet away, then you will want to dial about 1/4 of the way up. If they are 50 feet away, you will want to start at the halfway mark, and if they are 75 feet away, you will want to dial almost all the way up. The best way to know when the Dog Silencer Max is activating at first is to set the switch to audio. This will allow you to hear each time the device is activating to the barking. When the Dog Silencer Max is set to audio, both the audible tone and the ultrasonic sound will be emitted. If you notice that the Dog Silencer Max is activating with other noises, like doors shutting, cars, voices, you will need to adjust the dial to be less sensitive. Same for if the device is not activating when the dog is barking. Then you will need to adjust the dial up to increase the sensitivity. Once you've tested the device and it is working properly, you can move the switch from audio to ultra, and you will no longer hear the noise. Only the dog will hear the ultrasonic sound. Keep in mind that the dog needs to learn that he is the one that is causing the ultrasonic sound to go off. Once the dog learns this, the dog will know that if he stops barking, the noise will also stop. If the sound is continuously coming out of the device, it does not give the dog a chance to learn that their barking is causing the sound, and that the noise is environmental, which eventually they will learn to ignore. We strongly recommend you give this unit 2 to 3 weeks to start seeing results. The Dog Silencer Max can detect barking up to 75 feet away and emits a high-frequency sound that only dogs can hear. That sound goes out the front end of the unit vertically and horizontally at 130 degrees and can travel up to 300 feet away in an unobstructed line of sight. If the dogs are outside of the 75-foot bark detection range, then you will need to use the included remote to activate the Dog Silencer Max. The remote control runs on radio frequencies, so you can press it from within your home and the signal will travel through the walls and activate the unit outside. You just need to be within 75 feet of the device. Each time the remote is pressed, the ultrasonic sound comes on for 7 to 10 seconds. If you are wanting to only activate the device with the remote, then turn the bark sensitivity dial down all the way and it will no longer activate the sound. The Dog Silencer Max has the most advanced technology, designed for extra stubborn dog barking. Once you get the settings perfected, you'll be enjoying peace and quiet in your home and yard in no time. If you are left with any additional questions, you can contact our customer service experts by phone or go to our website and chat with a live person. We are here to help promote the success of living peacefully with your neighbors and their dogs.